Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is March 28, 2025, and this is my weekly market review, where I'm reviewing the NASDAQ 100, that's QQQ, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor, please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's maximize this quarterly chart and see what we see here. We see red. We see red. The thing is, right now, these are yearly pivots. So again, this is just the start of this is just almost the end of the first quarter. We got a couple more days next week. Look like we are going to be below this pivot, this yearly pivot. The thing is, if things keep going the way it's going with the pivots and all, we can come all the way down here close to 425, this 424 area, and all, if this market keeps dropping before we actually get a pull back, because we pulled back quite a bit and all. But listening to some other guys, they brought out a good point. I'm talking here on this high quarterly, on this high time frame, because this is the big picture, what I'm talking about. The VIX is another indicator that we kind of watch, and the VIX went on this pullback that we had recently. The VIX didn't really go up as high as it usually goes up on those pullbacks. So they were believing that maybe this market could actually really pull back even. It wasn't the end. That was just a little blip compared to what's to come. So again, pay attention to your trading plans, your trading strategies, and be careful with this market at this time. But let's go ahead and go down to the monthly chart and see what we see there. On this monthly chart, let me zoom in here. Again, we're still in this bear territory. So technically, we are in a bearish market. We're in a bear market and all. And don't take this as just a little pullback. This can be really pretty serious based on what is going on. These are quarterly pivots and all. And based on these quarterly pivots, we're going to be starting out again below pivot come next. We got 2 more days. I don't believe in these next 2 days that we will be pulling back above pivot, which is way up here around above 500. Will we be doing that? I don't know. Anything can happen in the market, but I doubt it. And if we don't, again, I see the next stop on this market, since we will be opening up below pivot on the next quarter, is down around 440. And so again, this market has room to go. And as you can see, when it does drop, it comes down to a support 1 level. That's just what I'm seeing. Support 1. Support 1. When this market is in a downtrend or when you get a red candle, it comes down to a support 1 level on these quarterly pivots. And that's what I see there. Let's go down to the weekly chart. And on this weekly chart, let's zoom in here. On this weekly chart, normally I would say we have a bearish engulfing, and we do have a bearish engulfing, but we're below the 50. We went to the 50. We looked like we was going to go back above the 50. We did last week. We did kiss the 50 and bounce back down. This week we opened up above the 50, but we ended up going a little bit above our support 1 level. Support 1 level, what I'm talking about. Let me bring up my little pencils right quick. Yeah, here it is. Support 1 level is this green line right here. We came above that, couldn't stay above it, and we came back down here to a support 2 level. So that's also letting us know that this market doesn't really have any real strength at all. And we have a bearish, right now we have a bearish engulfing these 2 candles right here. Normally I would say that's in the wrong location, but that just can be a continuation, getting ready for a continuation to the downside. And that continuation to the downside, again, on the Qs, it's taking us somewhere down to around 450 or lower. And even on these weekly, these are monthly pivots. Come next month, we're going to be opening up below pivot. So again, I see that we will have an opportunity to come down here to this level right here. That's the first bounce point come next month. Here's the pivot right here coming up for these monthly pivots. And I'll just to show you that right quick, that we are looking at monthly pivots. So come next month, 2 more days next week, but that's what I see. All right, on this daily chart. Like I had said last week, what I was seeing, wasn't really that convincing to me. Then we got the pop on Monday. The pop on Monday was kind of like almost a breakout of this little area. It really wasn't a breakout. It was a breakout, fake out. Then it actually gave you almost a confirmation day, and then the next day it took it all away from you. This is crazy stuff when it's happening in the market in your account, because again, you think you should be getting long. And I did get long on a couple positions, and I was already long another position and stuff, and I just ended up rolling a call out a little bit on a couple positions in one. I ended up rolling my calls out because I thought, okay, this thing is going to go up a little bit higher, and one of my calls had actually got into the money and stuff. So I said, I'll just roll it up and out. So I did that, and now I'm at a point where I probably could close the call, close the position, and be done with it. Because again, I was lucky enough to get the stock down in a low area, and it's not quite there yet on that one position that I have, and I could close it. But again, we have to see. We're at a point, we can see here on the Qs right now, we're at a point where we might find support, but I'm doubting it. This would be a support level here, right where we stopped at, down here where the market has been bouncing. We got to see come Monday, will it bounce again out of this area, or is it going to continue to the downside? And that's all I have to share today. This is Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.